We're going to do the bass line for European Sun. So what I'm going to do is play along. Okay, so it's quite simple really. We're going to start on the third fret of the G string. Now, you know, look, people have pulled me up on this in the comments when I talk about frets on a fretless bass. It does refer to the space, and just so we all know what we're talking about, I'm sure nobody's actually confused as to what I'm saying. Okay, so third fret on the G string, index finger, and we got two notes there. Da, da. Now you're going to reach across with your third finger to the fourth fret of the A string, and then with your second finger you're going to play the third fret of the A string, and with your index finger you're going to play the first fret of the A string, and there's two notes there. Okay, now when he's actually playing that, if you listen to the recording really closely, he nearly ghosts this C note, so it's like yeah, it's there and it's not there. If you can play it, great. If you can't, don't worry about it. Once you hit that rhythm on the way down, or like this, who's going to hear it? It's going by so fast. So there's your first bit, right? Now play the octave of the note you're on. So we're going to play again on the third fret with your little finger, 1, and back down for 2. So it's so ba, 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 ba. Now here's the clever bit. This is the bit that I had to listen to for a long time to get. I would have originally just slid up, but he's actually coming from above the note and back down, and we have video of him doing this. We know he's doing this from watching the video. There's a Live in Tokyo video. Yeah, the video keeps freezing on me. Okay, so we know he's doing this from the Live in Tokyo thing. So what you're going to do is do it with your third finger, and I'll show you why in a second. So your third finger on the 7th fret, and you're going to slide down to the 5th fret on the G string. So 7th fret on the G string to the 5th fret on the G string, and then back up onto the 6th. So it's like that's absolute pure Karn, that noise. Who else does that? Nobody else does that. That's why he's so brilliant. Okay, so it's alright, so 7. Start the 7 with your third finger, slide down to the 5th and back up to the 6th, all on the G string. Ba! You're going to try to get those 3 notes. You're going to play it once in your hand, on your right hand. Now the reason you do it on your third finger is it leaves you open to get the next note with your second, and the one after that with your index. So the next note after that is the 6th fret of the D string to the 5th fret of the D string with your index finger. So that little phrase is okay. Now this is the tricky bit, to get back across to that third fret on the G string to play that phrase again, because that's what happens. He plays that loads of times, most of the time, and I think it's half a dozen times. I can tell you now, actually, hang on, I made a note of it. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. He plays the next thing that I'm going to show you. So we go back to, which is this. He does that 6 times. Now I've made a map of when it is. So 15 seconds, 26 seconds, 38 seconds, 1 minute 21, 1 minute 32, 1 minute 43. But you'll begin to feel where it is. I'll show you anyway. So he does that whole phrase 3 times for the intro. Last time it's this. Now we're going to slide from the 3rd fret on the D string. With your third finger, you're going to slide up to the 6th fret on the D string. And you're going to index finger on the G string on the 5th fret and back down to the 3rd finger on the 6th fret of the D. So you get this. And back down. You slide back down. Some of them are longer, more drawn out than others, but it is that gives it that flavor that makes it pop from that record, you know. And then 6 times. There's your verse. Stay tuned. I'm going to give you the next bit. Here's the next part. We're going to do the link into the chorus, and then I'll do the chorus separately. Okay, so again, I'm just going to play along. Cold in this luncheon at Wells. Somebody wants to know you. An ordinary boy. Somebody wants to know you. A standard Polaroid Wells. Love that. I just love this tune. Actually, I know that it might not have been the band's favourite recording or their favourite tune, just something about it. Anyway, so the beauty of this is that it doesn't matter whether we ended on this or this. It's still going to get us to the same place. Like so. Nobody wants to know you. A standard Polaroid. Yeah. Okay. So he's just going. He plays his riff, and then he just goes to where we started, which is the 3rd fret on the G string on, with say your 3rd finger, and you're going to play the 3rd fret on the A string with your 2nd finger, and there's 3 there. You'll slide this one up to the 6th fret on the A string, which is an E flat. Okay. Okay, and that gets you to your chorus, no matter which of these you finished on, which is just really clever. Okay, and then you're into the chorus. So I'm going to play that separately now. There's kids playing in the background. Okay, so we're just going to do the chorus now. Again, if you can see him do it exactly like this on the Live in Tokyo TV thing. So here we go. You ready? In this luncheon at Wells, somebody wants to know you. An ordinary boy. Somebody wants to know you. A standard Polaroid Wells. Here I am. European sun. Sometimes the passage. European sun. Here I am. European sun. Sometimes the passage. European sun. Okay, so after a standard Polaroid, well, he goes to the A flat, which is the 6th fret on the D string, and with his little finger he's playing the 8th fret on the G. So here he gets that in there like that. Okay, and then he goes down to the 4th fret on the D. So. Then you're going back up to the 6th fret on the D string, and this is where it's really clever because all this whole thing is on one string more or less. He is going to go over the phrase European sun. He goes from the 6th fret on the D string to the 8th fret on the D string with your 3rd finger. You're going to slide that up to the 10th fret, back to the 6th. So, but that's really quick, that part. It's like so. And the same again with your little finger on the 8th fret. And so on. Now, the only thing that happens over the outro twice, which is at 312 and 323, in around there. He does a double stop, so he hits those two notes together and slides them down. So so just over your chorus. So that first D is actually quite quick. Sorry, the first A flat. So quick. Okay, so I hope that helps. The only other part is over the sax right there, which is just this. And he alternates between this. So every second one is the... I don't know how many times that happens. Is it 4? However many it is, and he comes out into a chorus. So I hope that was clear. Let me know in the comments below if you want that clarified or if you didn't understand it. I'm having some trouble with software, so hopefully it isn't all jarry and jiggity and stuff. But sure, we'll see. Anyway, look, thanks for tuning in, and keep Karn and fretless. Take care.